Hey folks, what is going on? It's Jacob coming at you with another video, coming at you on a Saturday morning here on the Gold Coast. Got my coffee down here, just sitting, having a bit of a coffee on Saturday morning. Was getting a little bit of work done, and wanted to film you all a quick video. Wanted to talk to you about a student result that just got kind of put on my desk. Someone who's inside our Fast Cash Rolodex program. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. What that essentially is a little vault of strategies that I've used and developed and found and tweaked and tested and experimented on my own business, on my clients' businesses, one-to-one clients, different people in different programs that have the capacity to generate cash quickly. Right, that's the whole premise of it. That's the hook of it. That's the goal. That's the outcome, right? And when we're talking about generate cash quickly, these strategies have done anywhere from a couple of $1,000 in a couple of hours of people jumping in, all the way up to I think the max is about 160 grand in a month with one of the campaigns that's in there that we call a squeeze campaign. So there's 8 in total, plus you get some bonuses and stuff. But student result just came across my desk on one of those strategies. I think it's strategy number 5 from memory. And he's an organic marketer on Facebook. I have a lot of people that follow me in that space. That's where I've been able to generate a lot of my results, and I've got a lot of students who do that stuff as well. And he was able to take that strategy and one post, and so far this could still go up. He's pulled in about $9,200 from one Facebook post, using the template and the framework and the training behind why that post works. And so what I wanted to talk to you about in this video is what are the attributes of a post on Facebook. And look, this could be extrapolated out to a video on YouTube. It could be extrapolated out to an email. It could be extrapolated out to an Instagram post. It doesn't really matter, right? The media isn't what's important. What's important is the fundamentals behind why this stuff works. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you about in this video. Before we jump into it, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, check out the links in the description. The first one's going to give you access to my private community. The next set of links is some of the paid programs if you want to jump into them. I'll roll the intro really quickly and we'll dive into this one. So let's get into this one. What does a Facebook post that's able to generate that kind of money off one post, one written post, look like, right? What has it got? What doesn't it have? What's really, really critical? What's not so critical? What do you need in place in order to be able to execute on that? Because you obviously just can't go and take a blank Facebook profile and make a post like that and expect to pull in nearly 10 grand. And this guy will probably pull in over 10 grand by the time it's all said and done. So what is it all about? All right. First things first, you need some brand equity, right? Like if you're a complete nobody with nobody who knows who you are on Facebook, or as I said, any platform, if you've got no personal brand at all, with no track record of having ever achieved anything, and nobody has a clue who you are, how you can help them, what you can do, what you've done, all of that kind of stuff, this isn't really going to work. Okay, you need a bit of history behind you. You need to have been creating content. You need to have been providing value. You need to have been sharing your story and giving your opinion on things in whatever industry it is that you play in. All those kind of things, right? You need some brand equity, a bit of sweat equity from the time building that in place. All right, so that's the first thing. The next thing you need is some stuff to sell, right? Now this can either be your own stuff, affiliate stuff, or a combination of both, right? We've used these strategies for people's own products, affiliate products, or a combination of the two, okay? So they're kind of the fundamental things that you need to have, right? Some people to see it and some stuff to sell, right? Now digging a little bit deeper into that, let's assume you've got those things. What makes a post like this really, really pop and work is a couple of elements, all right? The first thing you've got is the offer, right? The actual offer, okay? Now, the offer doesn't just include what it is that you're selling, right? That's like the product or the service that people are purchasing. The offer goes beyond that into pricing strategy, into scarcity, into urgency. All of those kind of things will dictate how effective the offer is, okay? Now, the cool thing with this post in particular is we provide a lot of the pieces of the offer in terms of the strategy, so that the students just have to jump in and add in their products, all right? Now, obviously, the more attractive you make the package, right, the more things that you include, and the best way to do this is just go, all right, well, what's the main thing that I want to sell? And then what other complementary things can I include with it so that people don't have any objections, right? It's an absolute no fucking brainer that they're gonna jump at it. What can I include? What videos can I include? What bonuses can I include? What PDFs can I include, right? Do I need to include some time of mine in either a one-to-one or a group capacity, some kind of access? Am I going to include access to a community, right? What things can I include that make this offer, this product, this service, this combination of all of these things, be it my own or an affiliate, what things do I need to include in order to make this an absolute no-brainer of a deal that as soon as they read it, they go, yep, I want it, right? The more of those things that you can include in a post like this, where you're trying to quickly generate cash, the more irresistible that it is, the better, okay? That's the first part. The second part is what I call, and if you click on the link in the description and check out the Rolodex, you'll see some more information about this, is a concept called psychological buying triggers, all right? These are things that make people go, ooh, I better move now. Ooh, I better buy this, right? They'll be sitting, reading, and they'll start kind of almost squirming in their seat a little bit because they're like, I need this, where's my wallet, where's my wallet, where's my wallet? I gotta buy this thing, right? I call them psychological buying triggers, right? These are things like new stuff. People love new, right? I've never fully appreciated how powerful new is until the last couple of years, right? People will value recency over results, over relevance, over all those things. We value new so highly. So if you can find a way to frame your post, to frame your offer, to frame your service, to frame whatever it is that you're trying to sell on any platform in a way that is new and people feel like it's new, it will sell a lot more. A lot more, right? That's one of the fundamental ones. Another one, that it's scarce, right? As humans, we are naturally attracted to stuff that there's not a lot of. We want it simply because it's rare, simply because it's scarce. So if you can integrate scarcity, as in there's only X amount of these things, and then it goes away in this current form, you're gonna sell more of it, right? And you're gonna sell it a hell of a lot faster. You're gonna sell it a lot easier than if it's always available, right? Now, I'm not saying every offer you make has to be, there's only 5 spots. You need evergreen stuff in your business too. I have evergreen stuff in my business. But if you're trying to make one Facebook post, one YouTube video, one email, pull in, 5 to 10 grand, these are the attributes that it needs. Scarcity is huge. Urgency, a deadline, a hard and fast deadline. If you don't act by this time, this thing is going away and it's not coming back, right? That FOMO kicks in. Exclusivity, that plays into status. That's another really critical one. If people feel like they're getting something that's exclusive, customized, personalized, bespoke, whatever you want to call it, right? If this offer only has 5 spots and nobody else has ever seen it before, and I'm never going to do this same offer again, it's exclusive. It's scarce and it's exclusive. Then you bolt on a deadline and you start stacking these things on top. It's new, it's scarce, it's exclusive, right? These are all things that when they're combined are very potent, right? It's like a cocktail. The more different things that you put in, the more potent that thing's going to become, right? They're the things you need to be thinking about, right? Beyond what stuff am I including, that's obviously important too, because that's what's going to make it really attractive. And do those bonuses hit on people's objections, right? Do the things that I include tick the boxes in terms of what might stop them from buying, right? Do they make it crystal clear to them that whatever the outcome, result, pain, problem that I'm trying to solve or provide is something that they can achieve? If you do that with your offer stack, and then you layer in those psychological buying triggers in whatever way you choose to do it, right? You can sell stuff really quickly, because it's hitting people between the eyes on the things that make people move, all right? The other element to it is pricing strategy, right? And things that you do in order to de-risk a purchase, right? Maybe pay part after you achieve a certain result. Money back guarantees, right? Performance-based guarantees, that kind of stuff, right? Now that depends on what you're doing, it depends on what you're offering, all of those kind of things. So there's no one size fits all for that. But the more attractive using those different levers, what you include, the price, the pricing strategy, the de-risking around the price, scarcity, urgency, new, exclusive, bespoke, customized, personalized, whatever you want to call it. The more of those layers that you can put into this thing, right? If you put all of those together in a bundle, right? And you've got at least a little bit of copywriting flair, and you're putting stuff together that people actually want, that solves a problem for them, that helps them achieve an outcome that to them is very, very desirable. It doesn't matter if you're on Facebook, it doesn't matter if you're making a YouTube video, it doesn't matter if you're doing a Facebook Live, Instagram Live, a story, email, TikTok, whatever. The platform does not matter. What matters is the offer, and what matters is, are you stacking those triggers that make people buy? If you do that, they're gonna buy. They're gonna buy, assuming you've got the things in place from the start that I mentioned, right? Stuff that people actually want, products, services, solutions, events, whatever, that people actually want. Look at those planes. Where are they? There they are. Ooh, that's cool. Stuff that people actually want. And you've got an audience of people in whatever niche it is that you play in, or sub-niche, or market, or vertical, whatever you want to call it, of people that know you, like you, trust you, all that kind of stuff. You've been putting out content, right? They've got a clue who you are. You can still get people who haven't seen you before buy with this stuff because it's so powerful, but holy shit, it makes it easier, right? And this is why I'm so big on building an audience. This is why I'm so big on putting out content, providing value, showing up consistently. Because then when you go to make your offers, it's like putting a steak on a hot grill instead of on an ice cube, which is what so many people are trying to do, right? They're putting a shitty steak, which is what they're trying to sell, onto an ice cube instead of a really, really nice piece of steak onto a absolutely smoking hot grill. And then that's why they're not happy with the end product, which is sales. All right, so there's some stuff to think about. It's been a windy video. Still a beautiful day though, beautiful day. I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna get a little bit more work done. I got my parents coming down today. I'm gonna have lunch with them, have lunch with my granddad, hang out, maybe crack a nice bottle of wine and try to relax a little bit. But that's my advice for this week. Give it a go, right? Psychological buying triggers. When you understand them, when you combine them with good products, good services, and a good brand, you're almost gonna feel like you've got the cheat codes to this game, because it's what gets people off their seat, right? Gets them up and looking for their wallet and ready to buy. All right, subscribe to the channel, check out all the links in the description, give the video a like if this set off any light bulbs for you. I'm gonna go sort out my hair, it's a mess, and I'll talk to you all soon. Have a good one. Cheers.